Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. I'm coming on, guys, because it's Talk About It Wednesday. I know I usually did it on Tuesdays, but I had some stuff to talk about with you guys and to let you guys know. So I wanted to come on and give you some information. Now, if you see me looking back and forth, it's because I'm trying to focus on looking in the camera over here, because a lot of times I go over here or I go in the middle and it's main and I look like I'm not looking at you guys. So if I sway off to the other side or whatever, just what it is, guys. I'm trying my best to look in the camera. And that's it. All right, so let's go. So what I'm doing, guys, is I wanted to take you on the journey of my weight loss situation. Okay. If you guys are new here, I am a mom of three adult kids that live with me. I have a hubby that's been off on workman's comp for the last year and a half from falling off his truck after getting a job at a concrete company and breaking both of his rotator cuffs. I suffered with depression all my life. Been on medication, and been off medication. Didn't take my medication, suffered from depression and just a lot of stuff. But now I'm on the right medication, and I take it faithfully, and I'm doing a lot better emotionally and all of that. But I do still struggle a little bit, and I also do have diabetes, which is the most annoyingest chronic pain in the ass, if I could say that, disease that I feel anybody could have. I mean, other than, God forbid, I know that there are alternatives. There are worse diseases, guys. I know that, and I'm thankful that I only have diabetes, but it still doesn't negate the seriousness of this disease. Okay, so supposedly it's some genetic, and it's some and it's weight, overweightness. So it's mainly, the big thing with diabetes too is the weight. So I've been struggling for years and years and years trying to lose this weight, and guys, I'm not making excuses, because a lot of it was my own choosing. A lot of it was my own not having the willpower and, not sticking to it long enough and all of that. But that is, as far as that goes, that is what it is, and I'm not going to beat myself up about that. What I'm trying to do now is came to the conclusion that I'm 55 years old, going to be 56 in a month. And I just feel like my body is giving out on me. The weight and my arthritis and my neuropathy from the diabetes, and just being able to do like the normal things that you have to do every day is a big struggle. And I don't want to live my life like that. I want to have quality of life, and I want to have quantity of life, obviously. My mom, she passed away at 60 years old suddenly of a pulmonary embolism. So yeah, she died of a pulmonary embolism, which was a blood clot to the lung, and it was sudden. She was 60 years old, and she had just made an appointment. She died on a Monday, and she had made an appointment for that Wednesday to go for a stress test and all of that. She had the beginning stages of diabetes. She was on medicine, but she was on pills. And so she was trying to, navigate that. And then she had stopped smoking. She smoked all her life, and she stopped smoking 6 months before she passed away. So it was sudden. It was, it was hard. It was awful. And I had a lot of guilt. Not a lot of guilt. I had a lot of resentment towards my mom, because I felt like she didn't take care of herself, and why didn't she? And she just always put it off. And and the thing is, guys, is that I'm a picture of my mother. And that's exactly what I was doing, and I said, I gotta, my kids are always saying to me, what's more important, you being here for your grandchildren and your kids, and they're right, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy because, food is so many things. It's so, it's emotional eating. It's emotional eating. It's, in my case, I'm a very big emotional eater, so it was comfort. It's, raising when we were younger and raising our kids, like, we didn't have a lot of money. We lived paycheck to paycheck, and we were, trying to buy clothes and food and electric bill and all that stuff. And so my husband and I was comforted by was by food. We would, be excited about, eating and making, yucky, bad food and watching movies and, doing all that stuff that was kind of free, And so it just was a catapulting thing. And my husband, about 22 years ago, 21 years ago, had the gastric bypass. So he had the surgery, but years and years ago, because he was like 350 pounds, and he was at the point where he couldn't do it anymore. He was like, I can't. He tried everything, so he had it. So he's basically kept the weight off. He gained like 40 pounds, but still nowhere near to what he was. I mean, he's, not even in the 300s or anything like that. So he had it. So, and for years, family members say to me, why don't you have it, Linda? Why don't you have it? I just was never ready. And actually about, I don't know, years back, I don't even know how long it was. It might have been 4 or 5 years ago that I attempted to have it. And I went and I made the appointment and all that. And I went there, and then I didn't follow through because I was nervous about having the pre-op stuff that you have to have. You have to have, with this surgery, you have to have an endoscopy, which, they go down and they just look at your throat and all that to make sure everything's good. I guess when you have, the anesthesia or whatever. So they have to do that. They have to do, everything else is minor. I mean, it's all minor. Blood work, a chest x-ray, all that kind of stuff. So it's not really crazy. But for me, it's kind of crazy because that gives me anxiety. But I did have a hysterectomy like 4 years ago, and that was major, major surgery. And for me to do that, guys, you have no idea. Like, that was a big thing for me to do, and I did it. And so I'm a lot more at ease with it. So I just have to talk myself into not stressing myself out about it. And the good thing is too is that my daughter Julie and she gave me permission to talk to you guys about this. We're doing it together. Okay, she's 23. She's 25 years old, and she has some serious weight issues, and she just wants to feel better, and she feels like she's so young, and she wants to do more things and be more active, and it's she works. She's a hairdresser, so she's on her feet a lot and stuff, so she needs to really feel better. So she's tried everything. She's tried diets too, on and off, and it's and guys, don't ever think this is the easy way out, because people say, oh, you're just taking the easy way out. It's not the easy way out. It's not an easy thing. It's not. You have to make sure you eat the right things. If you overeat, you throw up. It's not the easy way out. It's a tool. It's a tool to help you and to give you a head start, so this way you can maintain it, because that's the whole thing. It's maintaining it and keeping it. And once you lose all that weight, I look at it like this. If I lose 150 pounds, guys, and I gain 30, 40 pounds of it back, I'll still be in good shape. You know what I mean? That's just the way I look at it. And I don't intend on doing that, but I'm just saying, like, if that happens, but I'm 56 years old, so, I mean, whatever. But, so we're doing this journey together, and I think that's really, really going to help me as far as, go through with it, because I am like, I'm still, even though I know I want to do it so much, I'm still like, oh, maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll try this again. Guys, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's just, food is just too much of a, I don't even know the word. Food can be everything, especially like when you grow up and, and you have, these traditions and the holidays and just, food was so much of how we gathered, and it's just stuff that's embedded in you, and then when you become an emotional eater, you soothe yourself with food, and it's hard. It's really hard to not do that, So with this surgery, it'll help give me a head start as far as limiting myself, because it's difficult to limit yourself. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm nervous, but I'm not so nervous not to have it done. I think that I'm going to be okay, and I think that I'll have the support of I know I'll have the support of my daughter. Us, we're going to do it together. We're definitely not going to do it on the same day because we have the same surgeon. So we'll probably have to do it. Maybe we'll do it on the same day, and maybe we'll do one morning, one afternoon, or maybe we'll do it, the next day. So we're definitely going to do it at the same time because we want to have that support with each other and everything. So, I don't know, guys. I'm going to take you guys on the journey of it. I went to the doctor. We went for our first consultation last week, and I did video a little bit of it. I didn't put it up, so I'll put it up. I'll put it in the beginning of this video to show you guys a little bit of it. I didn't film anything inside of the office. I just filmed going and getting ready to go in there or whatever. So it's a very, very small clip, but I'll put it in. And so, so I wanted to take you guys on this journey. I'm still debating whether I want to tell you guys exactly how much I weigh. I think that I will do that because you know what, guys? I'm putting myself out there. I'm not going to be embarrassed. Hey, you could see me. I'm not 120 pounds, you know what I mean? So whatever it is, it is. And, no judgment. And if there are people out there that are going to judge me, well, then, you have to live with yourself, with your you have to live with how you treat people and all of that. And I'm not really worried about what anybody else thinks. I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks because I'm doing this for me and for the reasons that I need to do it for. So if anybody judges me, well, then you could just move on to another channel. Okay, guys? Okay. So, I'm going to definitely take you on the journey. We go in a couple of weeks for our first, where's my folder? I don't know what my folder is. We have a folder because we have like 5 or 6 appointments that we have to do. We have to do a psychological. I said, I hope I pass the psychological. I don't know. They're stamped. They're going to stamp me denied. No, should be okay. It should be okay. We got to go see a nutritionist. We got to get that, throat thing. We have to get an x-ray. And we got to do a blood work. They're going to do they do a whole panel of what vitamins you have in your system and what you need, because they need to know all this before you have the surgery, because the surgery, the first couple of weeks, all you do is, it's 2 weeks of liquid. So you have to make sure that you're getting in as many vitamin, as many electrolytes and all that stuff that you need to sustain you for the 2 weeks. You're only allowed to have, I think, broth and water and I guess, for the first 2 weeks. And then I think it goes to mushy things like mashed potatoes and mashed potatoes, my favorite, my favorite. My husband, I'll never forget when he had the surgery, he lived on mashed potatoes for after the time that he could eat them. He loved it a little, and it was like this much mashed potatoes, and he was full, So hey, listen, if I can have a potato, if I could have mashed potatoes. If I could have I don't know, yogurt, cottage cheese maybe, whatever. He also had scrambled eggs a lot because the eggs are so like soft and mushy that he was able to, eat that slowly. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fun time. But I'm going to definitely take you guys with me because I want to share this with you guys, and I want you to be here on my journey with me and all that. And hopefully one day I won't have this chubby neck. Oh, guys, I don't know. So yeah, so that's my plan, guys. That is my plan for this. So when we start our visits, I'm definitely going to take you there with me, in and out. Maybe I'll, do some in and out of the office visits inside, and whatever happens at that time, whatever I feel comfortable with, I'll do, and let you guys, see what's going on and all of that. And probably when I get closer to the date of my surgery, which I think is going to be probably, because it is November already, December, January, I don't want to do it till like February anyway, till late, probably middle January, like that, something like that. So I'll when I get closer to the date actually that I'm going to have the surgery, I will reveal my weight. Okay. So this way we have it down and we can go through it, and you guys can do weigh-ins with me and all that stuff. That would be a lot of fun, I think, take you guys on that journey with me. So I hope you guys are going to be there. I appreciate all of you. And like I said, if you're new here, this is what Create with Linda is about. My channel is mainly, what's for dinners and my family life and my crazy puppies and this crazy house and Jennifer and, raising her. She's raised already, but the struggles with Jenny and just, home issues like my husband, workman's comp, and just, him, all this stuff, guys. So, whole bunch of stuff. That's what this channel is about. I like to keep it fun and light and all that, but it is a serious I have some serious issues, obviously, which I'm talking about. And that I talk about, and that's just the way it is. I love, chatting with you guys. I love cooking for you guys, and I'm just being myself, guys. You might see me some days not looking the best, and I'll tell you. And if you come on, if you're watching a video and you see me, well, if you don't see me and you just see my food, and I'll, if I'm talking about my dinner or whatever, then that's not a great day for me, because if I don't want to be my face on the video, that means I'm not feeling great and I'm not looking great to myself, and so I do it that way. So yeah, I try not to do that as often as possible, because I know you guys like for me to be talking, and I love to chat with you guys and everything. And I'm trying to look over here. I don't know if I'm doing it. Hopefully, most of the time I am. But yeah, so there's a lot of things coming up on this channel, on my channel. I'm gonna be doing a cookbook collab on the 19th of this month, with I forgot her name. I'll write it down below because I totally went blank. And more collabs probably in December. Open collabs in December, and we're going to be doing Christmas cookies and Christmas food and all of that, guys, and Thanksgiving. So excited about my big turkey on Thanksgiving. So much fun. And what else? Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to be making some pies, so I'll probably do like a pie video of. I'm going to be making an apple pie. I'm trying to wait till get closer to Thanksgiving because I don't want to freeze anything. So I'm going to make I'm probably going to make a no-bake pie. And then I'll make an apple pie. Definitely have to make a big apple pie because my family's crazy about apple pie on Thanksgiving. So I'll probably make either two of those, maybe stick one in the freezer, or I don't know. I'll see. Anyway, there's going to be pies, guys. So guys, thank you so much for all your support. Really, you guys have no idea how much it means to me when you comment down below and you interact with me. I just love it, guys. I love how you guys talk to me and give me advice and give me your suggestions and just tell me what's going on in your life. I love it, guys. So Thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you guys. I really, really do. And I just want you to know that I love doing this, and it's so much fun. And yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. So don't forget, come with me on my weight loss journey. I'm excited but nervous, but it'll all work out, right, guys? I know you guys will be here for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So listen, if you like this video and this type of video, hit those buttons on the bottom. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. And the share, the subscribe, and all of that. All right, guys. Love yous. I'll see you on the next video.